Hi guys, welcome back to Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back with a brand new benchmark. Today we're using a Resident Evil 4 for the PC. See the 4 twice here, see how I did that? Today we're running some my Intel Core i3-10105 with the AMD RX480 8GB VRAM graphics card. I'm running with 32GB of DDR4 RAMs and dual channel memory, and don't worry, I will set the game and show you guys the frame count. I'll release the frame count in a second. But anyway, we're running at 1080p. I'm using a mixture of settings right now. I just want to see what sticks. We have the VRAM set to 2 gigs because we're not crazy people. Most things are on high. I have mesh quality set to high instead of max, the same as shadow quality. And basically everything else is on the max settings except for here. Strands I turned off. Graphics dismemberment, persistence, corpses, and corpse physics. Everything else I left pretty much on the max. I left on the max settings. And we're going to uncap and see how it goes. Huh. That's a CPU bottleneck. That's not great. That's a CPU bottleneck. That's not great. So,
How far could he have gone?
as far as that CPU bottleneck, clearly. But we're fine. We'll stick with it. We'll stick with it. Honestly, let's use FSR. I feel like I was being crazy already trying to get this to run like this. Quality, maybe balanced. Still can't get 60, huh? Well, this is what happens when I decide to try to test the game almost max settings with something that I normally wouldn't actually use. Even for the, I mean, for the VIG, I probably would get 60. Not this. I feel like just because I have 8 GB of RAM, I feel like this graphics card is really powerful. It's not. It's practically the same as my 570, just with more VRAM. I might get a few extra frames here and there, but that's about
Anyone
it.
home?
It's not the greatest, is what I'll say. But we're hitting 60. You know what? I realize something. I'm an idiot. Wait, no, that didn't matter because I wasn't hitting 60 before. That doesn't matter. What am I saying? Why would that matter? I wasn't hitting 60 before. Yeah. Why would that matter? It wouldn't. This is what happens when you put things on max settings, guys. Your CPU becomes a limiting factor at points. But hey, it's utilizing it fully here now. Yes, I have my GPU underclocked if you were wondering, which is clearly reasons for this. I need to keep it cool. It crashes. For some reason, it bought it used and it crashes around 7 degrees, which is not great. So this around this here is where I get smoother frame rates. And to be honest, I enjoy it. I don't think it's really a problem. I went ambitious with these settings. I definitely did. Understandable that this would suffer a bit. This needs a bit more tweaking. Probably should have carried it a bit more on the balance settings. Having to use performance FSR to balance is crazy, but you know, still looks quite good. Even at the balance preset, as you can see, my GPU is only using about 90 watts. It's a lot of performance I get for 90 watts, so I don't really mind.
Not good.
No, it is not. Also, I never get who killed this guy's down here. You hear this guy screaming, but who killed him? No one's down here.
What was that?
Nothing good.
No fucking way. This just keeps getting worse.
Nothing great, but it is running at over 60 indoors. That's nice. And no, it's not. We're using 10 gigabytes of RAM. Resident Evil gets up there. Wouldn't recommend using less than 10 gigs, 16 gigs for this game. I think it's fine like this. We're gonna skip this cutscene so I can get outside. Okay, so for the most part, it does seem to be running quite well. We're not hitting the 60 like we would like to, but Like I said, if you really wanted to, I could just simply put more power into my graphics card. My graphics card simply isn't allowing it to get any more power. But there's no reason to. For me, I'm not doing that. Resident Evil 4 seems to be the only game that's done that to me so far. So I like the 65 watts. I'll keep it here at 65 damn watts. And I'll stay there. We're gonna get into the village to end this benchmark, but yeah, there's probably gonna be stable settings that I'm gonna keep at for the rest of the video. I don't know. It just, runs well enough. Runs well enough, dude.
¡Agarradlo! ¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Not gonna lie, I thought he would have, reacted differently to getting hit the first time. Okay, so I'm getting it's kind of in the middle of the 40s and the 50s for the most part. I think this is okay, even with balance. That's